awful ways. Dancing in the light of his amazing grace. Got a smile that the world can't take away. Jesus turned my night today. I'm walking strong, I'm faith-filled, brave. On this narrow road he paved. Yeah, these are happy days, and I'm living in hopeful ways. Oh, happy days, and I'm living in hopeful ways.
Yeah. Sunrise creeping through my window. Coffee cup, yeah, I'm ready to go. Got a smile I can't explain. Everything just feels the same in a good way. Running down that open road, chasing dreams I used to hold. Now they're right here in my hands. Ain't it wild how time just dances? I've been up, I've been down, but I'm still standing now. Every scar, every tear got me right here. It's a good life, yeah, I feel it in my soul. Every heartbeat telling me I'm home. Got my people, got my peace of mind. Ain't no mountain too high this time. Yeah, I laugh, I love, I shine. Oh, it's a good life. It's a good life. City lights or a country sky. Either way, I'm feeling high. Not from things I used to chase, but from living at my own pace. Used to think I needed more. Now I see what life's been for. It's not about the gold or fame. It's about the love that stays the same. Yeah. I've been lost, I've been found, but I keep spinning around. Every fall, every climb led me to this time. It's a good life, yeah, I feel it in my soul. Every heartbeat's telling me I'm home. Got my people, got my peace of mind. Ain't no mountain too high this time. Yeah, I laugh, I love, I shine. Oh, it's a good life. It's a good life. No looking back, no regret. Just lessons I won't forget. Every sunset, every star reminds me how lucky we are. Ooh, it's a good life. It's a good life. It's a good life. Yeah, I feel it in my soul. Every heartbeat's telling me I'm home. Got my people, got my peace of mind. Ain't no mountain too high this time. Yeah, I laugh, I love, I shine. Oh, it's a good life. It's a good life.
The fastest runner. Yeah. The race ain't given to the fastest runner. Yeah. You know the race ain't given to the fastest runner. Yeah. 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 I lace up my shoes before the sunrise, heart pounding with hope, tears in my eyes. I've seen the struggle, I felt the fight, but there's a voice whispering into the night. Don't you lean on your strength, don't you count your pace. I've written your story before you began the race. I step on the track though the world says you're late. I move in faith though I know I might break, but I'm trusting his hand when I can't see the way. I'm running this road cause he chose me today. All the doubters yelling loud, saying you ain't enough. Yeah, but I feel the power now, risen from the dust. The race ain't given
My finish line is fixed, built by holy desire.
Though fear might try to bind,
Those storms surround my mind.
I lift my eyes to him.
His grace is what I find.
The race
Ain't given
to
the fastest runner.
to the best. Yeah, good at the race.
Ain't given
Take it out.
to the fastest runner.
Take it out.
Isn't it that? Sing it, isn't it the fire? Every stumble, every tear I embraced, molded my character, built me by grace. So I run not to surpass another man, but to finish well, held in his hand.
The race
To the fastest runner.
to the best. You won't never race. The best to run it out. Nah. God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive. Listen. God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud. Empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the clouds. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, he prepared a whole store. If he said it, he meant it, I trust what he said. He ain't the God of lack, he the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased his face. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath plan. I don't just survive, I thrive in his hands. Yeah, God didn't
The
bless
Rise
me
and Grind
just
Morning
to
Show
get
is
by.
on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo. It's time to get up. The heat is coming back.
When is it coming back?
Hopefully today sometime. It'll be back and stay for a little bit because it's cold.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Buckle up. In the studio. In the studio with the DJ. When I say the, it is the DJ. Impress in the house.
Good morning. I think the heat she's talking about was from yesterday, 420. You know, that they was using the heat to burn the leaves in the trees. That's the heat. Some people felt the heat yesterday.
Bonfires.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. In the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, the man himself, Jesse Coleman.
It's National Drug Test Day. National Drug Test Day. So be ready.
When your job walk up to you with a cup like, we gonna need you to step to this bathroom.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate all our grinders that tune in with us Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We are so glad that you guys have chose to wake up this morning and listen to us, whether if you are driving in your car, sitting in your office, or even at home, or even at work. We appreciate you here at the Rise. at the house.
If you're at home, you ain't watching this. You ain't my friend.
Right. Buckle up. Buckle up.
You unfriended people.
Buckle up.
Or come watch me on the radio. Come watch me on the radio.
Where was you at 9 o'clock this morning?
Buckle up. Shout out to Damon Austin for joining us, part of the circle as well.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to Patricia Berry. We appreciate you, Mother Queen, for joining us every morning and being part of the grinder.
I love that.
Yeah.
Man, love it. Love the people that pop in and show their support and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, Rise and Grind is we global. Let's just say that.
Amen.
We global.
We're expanding.
So Jesse, I want you to share with the people because they don't see or understand what Project 360 is. Can you explain like everything, like all the podcasts that P360 house and the vision for what's taking place here in the studio?
That's a lot.
How much time do we have here?
Yeah, so Project 360 Studios is where we don't just produce podcasts. We kind of curate and create, cultivate. Yeah. We do more than just produce it because there's people who you can go to a podcast studio and get produced, but we make sure that you have the knowledge, the skills to make what you do better, to be a better content creator, to be a better personality. Then, because I believe if people meet me on the street, they probably wouldn't like me.
He don't return phone calls off the show.
Buckle up.
But here, you kind of create a personality, and it helps you to market yourself and your business, not just with podcasting, but with branding, with marketing, and with other video production tools like we did for Jamaican Reggae Kitchen.
Jamaican Reggae, man. Yeah.
And then we have also the 419 Grind and Win or Lose Sports, which is also expanding. The 419 Grind is a network of podcasts like the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Creative Cutie Discussions, the Win or Lose Sports Show, Check In. What's the other one? I want to
the Weekend Show, Two Cups
Cafe, the Rise and Grind Weekend Show, and plenty more.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
If y'all ever want to see, I think we had one of the most historical ending to a podcast yesterday. Watch the end of the Win and Lose sports show from yesterday.
That was hilarious.
Classic.
Yeah. And then also you have people like me and the insurance man, Tyrone McCain. We just sit at the table and listen to creators create. That's what we do, because
y'all part of the
y'all put in. Yeah.
Look. Okay. Hey, Tyrone, they setting us up. They setting us up for me to be back over in Jesse's spot, and you're gonna be in my spot, and it's not gonna be a show. So
you always need the logistics side too. So when it comes to creating, sometimes you need that person that may not understand or may not talk the language, because then it helps to develop the communication piece, because design is really just visual communication. So if I present something to you and you ask questions, that means that I need to make sure that what I'm designing answers the questions that someone may not have. That's why I say you can't just learn like a quick app and say you're a graphic designer. Because when a person has questions, you need to be able to solve that with the visual.
Okay.
So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I guess that's like DJ Impress. He did a whole album.
Yep.
I'm like, look, just give me an old school album and we good. So, because I mean, like, let me ask you a question, DJ Impress. Like how do you formulate the thought of the type of music that you want to put on an album?
So what for the album that I just dropped, it was kind of twofold. One, I wanted to celebrate my wife, and she's into ballroom and stepping. So I joke around a lot, you know what I mean? And when I joke around
every day,
right? When I joke around,
yeah, really? What? You joke around a lot?
Okay, I'm gonna come in here and be real serious one day. No, but when I hate this. I don't want to sound crazy, but my brain just works different, and so I get little like the way y'all hear stuff is not the way I hear it.
Okay.
My brain for some reason breaks down words a lot into different. That's how I come up with the spotlight, because my brain hears words different, and so then when I start doing that, it kind of flows a little bit. I have to get a main idea of what I want to talk about. All right, yeah.
See, I would not have known to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's why he didn't ask you.
I have to
buckle up.
I have to get a main idea of what I want to talk about. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. You good. I get a main idea of what I want to talk about, and then I just start breaking the words down and then filling them in spaces.
Okay. That's how it works.
That's how I come up with songs. Yeah.
Okay, so you take A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then you hear X, Y, Z, right?
So yeah, really, truly. And so like when I used to write for Tiffany Harrison.
Okay.
Right. And what we would do is we would always book 2 studio sessions. And the first studio session, turn it down a little bit. First studio session, we would just sit there and talk about just regular conversation. And then I started hearing things like when we talk, and then the next time we come to the studio, I have a whole song about whatever it is we talked about.
Okay.
Because my brain just hears stuff differently, and then it starts putting stuff in compartments and all of that kind of stuff.
I just find it interesting for both of you guys, or all three of you guys, on how you guys can either hear something or see something and put that into a creative spot. That's a gift.
But that's how I DJ as well. That's how I started, DJing, because DJing is all about feeling. You know what I mean? And then when you figure out how to put things together to create a feeling, that's what DJing is to me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of similar for me when it comes to talking to someone about like their business and their ideas. Okay. Normally when I sit down and go through someone for their brand, I usually have some type of idea of what it could look like just on the conversation.
Okay.
And then I take that, I might sketch it to kind of get the ideas out my head, but then take it to the computer and develop what I need to develop.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. I just find it, I find it very interesting to hear what you guys do and how it happens. And again, me and Tyrone, we just kind of just sitting here looking like, okay.
Tyrone said, "Yeah, you need some insurance for that."
you need some insurance for the way you think, and your brain goes left.
Just like comedians, they think differently, right?
Yeah.
They have a whole different thought process when it comes to what's funny and how to tell the story.
How to tell the story.
Like, say for instance, take a comedian and then a director, like Ryan,
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Let's do Dave Chappelle and Ryan Coogler, right? Ryan Coogler looks at things a lot different than normal people. He can see what can visually tell a story. Dave Chappelle can use his words to tell a story from start to finish, and it's probably the funniest thing. It's probably something serious, but it's the funniest thing you ever heard, because he can tell the story the way he wants, the way he hears it in his head.
Right. And one of my problems that it's not a problem, but I have to remember that people don't think like me. So I put stuff in songs, and then I have to go back and explain it, like, because like in one of the songs I have, I said, I want to be the one you count on when your options are few. When you feel you have no one, I'll be your go-to. but people will hear it and miss the whole count.
He's counting.
Yeah, when you feel you have no one, I'll be your go-to. You know what I mean? And then when I explain it to people, they be like, "Oh, they would have never." You know, they don't think the way that I think, right. And I think people think the way that I think, and then I'll be like, and then I'll be looking for a reaction, and they'll be like, "Oh no, they missed it. They missed it."
Well, if we haven't told you, we're gonna tell you again, right? Definitely download his album. It is banging. It is banging, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm a ballroomer, and music on there got me wanting to spin and cha-cha and step back and send them out, bring them back, all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely that, ladies and gentlemen. So today, ladies and gentlemen, today is Talk About It Tuesday.
Talk About It Tuesday.
Talk about it. 419-740-0433. Call in. We're gonna talk about it.
Or
what's that?
You can hit the link in the description. I'm gonna put the link in the comments too. They can actually call in through video.
Through video, okay.
We fancy over here.
Me,
Come watch us on the radio, y'all.
Come put your face on the radio. Come on.
Yes, come on. So while we waiting on somebody to call, I got to talk about it Tuesday.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me buckle up.
I was about to say we got to
buckle up. We got to buckle. Tyrone, you at home? Buckle up.
So, on Friday afternoon, the Delta Hotel canceled my conference.
Oh,
what?
Yes. However, the way God worked, before she even spoke the words to my face, I had been on the phone, made one phone call, went over to Levis Commons, and I have my conference at Levis Commons.
Oh wow. That's even better.
It's even better.
Oh,
better space, better coin, better everything.
Wow.
So,
when that woman looked me in my face, what she thought was going to be me crumbling in dismay and pleading with her, but I looked her dead in her face and I said, "Okay," and I walked right out the door. I didn't let her say nothing else to me.
Wow.
Did she give you a reason?
Oh yeah, it was around the financials. But here's the thing that people don't understand: they have changed marketing the salespeople so much over there that I was on my 5th person I was working with.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Man, listen. God don't like ugly. He ain't crazy about cute.
And in the midst of that happening, I end up connecting with, a matter of fact, the nurse that was on Saturday. What's her name? Nikki. Nikki reached out to me and wants to partner. So in the midst of all of that happening, there was connections that had already started to be made, and I began to get people reaching out to want to connect or partner. So Friday, it was canceled by them. Within less than an hour, it was redone, better place, better everything. On top of, I got confirmation on one of my sponsors.
Okay.
Big one. Well, actually 2.
Okay.
Because the ball is all a go.
Okay.
So, yeah. Thank you, Delta. Let me say that. Thank you, Delta.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's good to thank people, right? Because I can literally, this is just me, I can literally go around the city of Toledo and thank a lot of people for trying to stunt my growth.
Yeah.
And not see me elevate to the next level. And I can literally go back and say, you know what, I appreciate you. Well, why do you appreciate me? What did I do? Thank you.
Sometimes you need that door to close.
You need that door to close.
And I'll even say this: it really started the Sunday previously, because Elder Joyce Hawkins, she cornered me. I be trying to avoid her.
Hold on. Back up. I don't want you getting in trouble. Prophecies.
Oh yes,
prophecies. Okay. Listen.
Prophecies.
I'm just yeah. Okay.
But she cornered me. Mama Joyce stopped me, and she looked in my face and she said, "How are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good." And she said, you know, I hear from the Lord. I was like, "Oh Lord,
man.
it's over now."
That she does.
But in being obedient to what she said, that's when the door started opening. And that door had to close for the other doors to begin to open.
But the hard part is when the door closed, because once the door closed, you don't know what other door is going to open.
Yeah, how do you respond? How do you
Right. Yeah. And I had a split second. I made one call to one person close to me that had a connection to where I was going. And when I walked in and said that she told me to come to you, it was okay, let's make it happen.
See?
That quick.
See?
So it pays to be kind to people and pays to be good and to listen. One thing I will always say is you got to speak life into your situation. In that moment, I could have sat in my car with my dog and been, woe is me, what am I going to do? But this whole time, I know, right? This whole time, even from the very beginning, there have been so many challenges in doing events, in this event. And I know what God has put on my plate to do, not just with this, but for the future.
For the future.
So to speak that's the route that I'm taking, there's a lot that I have to do in the process. And so constantly, even when it looks dark and with this whole conference, there have been many days where I'll be like, you know what? Okay, God, I know what you said, but
I know what you said, right? Right.
Yeah, no. But I just kept speaking life, even when I didn't even truly believe it, but I kept speaking it. And so for Friday to happen, in that moment, it was a split decision. Do you go and say, woe is me? Or do you say, okay, God, this is what it is. It's all up to you. And it was just call this person.
Man, so go ahead.
Good. No, good.
No, so I was just getting ready to piggyback off what you said. I believe that we are in a season of shakeup. And I say shakeup because I look at what's going on in the height of our city right now, especially with the public schools, right? And I believe that in this season, God is shaking up some things for people to do what he called them to do, right? We get so comfortable working for someone else that we are afraid to really step out on faith and do what it is that we're supposed to do. And so that shakeup is very, very uncomfortable because like you said, you could have sat in your car and did a woe is me. And because you made a call, my grandmother used to always say this. My grandmother used to say, you can't think when you're mad.
You cannot.
You cannot think when you're mad.
You can clean though. You can clean real good. Real good.
And leave people in the tubs too, right?
Yeah.
And look, Sean, let me tell you. Today when I came in, I knew that God had been working on her. Because she bought me some she bought me some lemon coffee cake bites. And nothing but God could have
made that happen.
Could have made that happen. She come in day after day and look at me while she sip her coffee and stuff. And God said, he was at the store, he said, look at them bites.
Jesse, come get them. Come get them, Jesse.
God is good.
God is amazing. Can't nobody tell me God ain't been working on.
Buckle up, ladies.
She sit here day after day listening to my stomach growl, and she said, have faith of a mustard seed, and thou shalt make lemon cake.
Tyrone, where you at, man? Tyrone, where you at, bro?
Right.
Where you at, Ty?
Nothing like the power.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a quick commercial break. Please do not leave. Stay on tune with us. Again, you are able to call in, talk about it Tuesday, 419-740-0433. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studio, Toledo Arc, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Business and Solution Work Spa. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Jamaican Reggae Kitchen, every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman Spice to Island Rhythm, put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican Reggae Kitchen, one plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest, then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song, you them bust joke laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them, sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but little thing just sizzling. From Yardman Spice to Island Rhythm. Put some soul in the pot then.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro. Yeah, bro.
Let me check this email. Today is finally our moment.
LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro.
We finally made it.
Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro. Man, we up. Hey, let's stop calling.
What you got, brother?
It's a 25 track off. Literally right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stole. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt
How the
ass.
fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we want to hear that new bone quick.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm not about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drop on.
My track hall got stolen, bro. But the music was in the track hall.
I ain't got no like.
I got a little bitch to get.
Spilling that bitch, that's right.
Push get the shoving, I'ma wipe him like a snot. Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West.
Already got the drop.
Hello. Man, I said I'm coming, man.
I don't know why I keep putting up with this shit.
Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the hospital, what's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run Ohio, only haters wanna stop me. I already got the drop on him. Look, I'ma run it back. I ain't seen the block on him.
Who getting beat up out here, boy? I didn't see. Yeah, I will. Stay down.
He wore the gang on my block, now my homie got the.
Give me one foot to wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One foot to wake up. One foot to wake up. Conversations, you heard them here first.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Take me away. Lately I've been feeling pressure on my mind. Every day I'm running out of time. World so heavy, got me losing my control. Trying to keep it steady, but it's weighing on my soul. Bills keep coming, voices in my head. Smiling on the outside, but I'm breaking it instead. I need a moment, I need somewhere I can breathe. Then you walked in, now I'm finally feeling free. When you hold me close, I feel alive. Like the sun don't set, just you and I. All my worries fade into the night. Boy, your love is my paradise. Take me away, away, away. Far from the stress and the pain. Boy, when you call my name, I don't feel the same. Oh, take me away, away, away. Before I go insane. Your love is my escape. Take me away. Oh, heartbeat racing every time you're near me. Sweet vibration.
vibration, something in your energy. Body to body, let the rhythm take control. Dancing slowly, now you're healing up my soul. No more crying, no more sleepless nights. You're my blessing, yeah, you changed my life. In your presence, I don't feel the rain. Only sunshine watching on my pain. When you hold me close, I feel alive. Like the sun don't set, just you and I. All my worries fade into the night. Boy, your love is my paradise. Take me away, away, away. Far from the stress and the pain. Boy, when you call my name, I don't feel the same. Take me away, away, away. Before I go insane. Your love is my escape. Take me away. Baby, go somewhere far away. No more sorrow, no delay. Just your love, they ease my pain. Boy, I know, go run away. Hold me tight, I don't let go. You be my peace, my miracle. When I'm with you, I feel whole. You the remedy for my soul.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo. It's a great day to have a great day. So get up and let's get moving.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have the DJ Impress in the house.
I'm going to say good morning to everybody. More than Toledo, because I see we got more than Toledo in the building. Shout out to Ingrid Smith and some other people from out of town.
Man, that's what's up.
man.
That's what's up.
We love our local listeners, but we also love our nation. Listeners as well.
Yeah. My dude in Louisville said, man, I have to hop on, bro, every morning and watch you, seeing what you're doing up there in T-Town.
Hey,
So
man, hold on. Where Dr. Carl at, man? I ain't seen him today. We ain't had no ladies yesterday. He ain't tuning in no more.
So what ladies at?
See what you did to do.
man.
They my fault.
We are also in the studio with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
What up, though, Detroit? What up, though, LA? What they say in LA? It ain't what up, though. What is it? I don't know.
You live there, not us.
Hey, cuz.
What up, cuz? What up, cuz? What set you from cuz?
Where your grandma stay at?
Around the corner.
Around the corner. Partner. Yeah. So today is Talk About It Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to hit the link and do a video chat with us.
Yeah.
Or feel free to just call in 419-740-0433.
Hey, speaking of Detroit, so yesterday we went to Fixins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I had oxtails was from Jamaican Reggae.
Jamaican Reggae, man.
And so I had some yesterday at Fixins. And although they weren't bad, they were not as good as Jamaican Reggae Kitchen, man.
Look,
It just didn't hit. It just didn't hit.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the sauce that he got over there. It, like I said, it wasn't bad, but man, oh my goodness. So I got to get to the JA Kitchen soon.
JRK, man.
And when I come, just have my own personal bottle of sauce ready. Dr. Clive, I'm requesting that. So
yeah.
He could be like, "Oh, Monty here. He done ordered his food with an extra jar.
With an extra jar of sauce.
Normally they give me a cup.
Mason jar.
Man, listen. Y'all had to see the whole thing about him and his sauce. You know, I'm like, good Lord.
He took bottles of it in his pocket home.
Man, listen. The way he put it in his hoodie, man, and bounced up out of here, I was like...
He's like, y'all don't want this, do you?
See, y'all wasn't privy to the conversation that was had while y'all was out there making y'all plate. Don't act like I just was like, oh.
No, he said you can have it. You can take that.
He told me, he said, take it with you.
Take it with you.
I said, yeah, man.
He said, I will.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Donetta Carter, Social Butterfly, Pink Lady Cigar. Stacy Joe is joining us this morning. So we appreciate each and every one of you that tune in in with us every day. You are a grinder. You are part of the Grinder family. So welcome. And
man, Stacey Joe be everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
And comfortable.
Right.
And comfortable. She was at the poetry night that I did on Thursday. And then she was at the Kim Burrell thing I did on Sunday. Just chilling.
Hey, right.
So everywhere you are, she is?
Hey, man.
Right.
Hey. She's always invited.
Yeah. She knows.
She's invited to the cookout.
Yeah, and she's a part of the circle.
Yeah.
She's a part of the circle.
Yeah.
So she's definitely doing her thing. Talk about it Tuesday. I want to talk about quit being in relationships where you have to be micromanaged. Yeah, we're gonna get into it today. You know, quit being in relationships where you have to be micromanaged. A lot of people are in relationships where either the man or woman is trying to control the narrative, and what that looks like is whenever you are trying to do something or accomplish something, they come behind you and try to tear down what they see you doing. So, you know, it's sad that we don't have healthy relationships anymore because people don't know how to be as one. Yeah. It's almost like a competition.
I think I said this before on here. I think we have to change the language that we speak when we talk about relationships. And the reason why I say that is because people get really possessive, right? Like when you say that's my girlfriend, then some people think that they own you and can dictate what you do and tell you what to do and where to go and where to be and all of that kind of stuff. And I keep saying you don't own anybody, right? You guys are together, but you don't own anybody. And if you feel that you have to express that type of dominance over somebody, then you don't need to be with them, man. Like right. I have a young daughter, right? And so I fear that she'll get into a relationship with one of these YNs out here,
YNs, what I mean? Right?
That felt like it's cool to put their hands on her because I do not play that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do not play that.
Look, we don't play that.
Listen, y'all would never even know. Y'all wouldn't never even know. That boy would be coming home from somewhere and just experience darkness. That's it. Just experience. So
how many lumps you want? Oh, 3 or 4.
Ain't gonna be no lumps. It's gonna be one lump. That's it. And so, but we have to teach people, like, I think we have to teach kids, like, because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you own something. And that's the mentality they have is, if I can't have you, nobody else will type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't never want nobody to love me that much.
Yeah.
Nobody. Just love me a little bit.
Right,
just love me enough so I can feel love.
Yeah.
That's it. But when you feel like you got to hurt me or take my life because I don't want to be with you no more, no, that's too much.
You don't love me. You
right.
You crazy.
Yeah.
You cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. That's that, and it's always bananas because what people fail to realize is that the devaluing of a person in a relationship. I guess down in Louisiana, I don't know the whole story behind it, but it was a man who killed like 8 of his kids.
No, he killed 8 kids and 7 of them was
7 was his.
7 of them was his.
That to me is meant. That's
how can you kill your own children?
Right.
Yeah, something loose.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna whoop my kid's ass where it feel like I didn't kill them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They make you feel like you want to kill them.
They may feel like they want to die, but you know.
When you got your arm around their neck and their knees buckle, you be like, okay, you gotta let them go. Breathe some life back into them.
Look, like your mama did you, huh? I ever did you?
Hey, look. Hey,
I thought my mama had gadget arms because I could be over there. She.
Y'all gonna make me call my mama, man.
I was like, Lord, how long is this woman's arms?
Man, listen. Look, man. Me and Monty come from a family of women, man, that they spare no mercy on us.
I tell people, my mother thought you was lying. she would douse you with gasoline, and then she'll throw matches at you. And if you caught fire, that means you was lying. I used to be light skinned. I lied one time.
I knew you was about to say something crazy.
I lied one time. I ain't recovered since.
Lost your hair and everything, huh?
Yeah, all of it. Yeah. My mama didn't play, boy.
Yeah. And so when I talk about micromanagement in a relationship is that every little thing a person does, they got something to say about it. Like every little thing, you know. You put a post up on Facebook, they got something to say about that. You don't get a chance to immediately call them, they got a problem with that. You don't get a chance to call them throughout the day, they got a problem with that. You know, it's like every little thing that you do that becomes an issue or a problem. But here's the flip part of it. Check this out. That they never want to accept accountability for when you're trying to address what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Because they don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Don't think it's wrong with them.
So a lot of people feel like they're not who they are unless they are with somebody. Like that is the how they identify themselves is being in a relationship. So they can't be their own person. So without you being by their side or knowing what you're doing and how you're doing it and where you're doing it at, they can't figure out what to do with themselves.
Yeah. And I can't really be with anybody that if I don't trust you, then I'm not even about to. It ain't even no point in being in the relationship. If I feel like I got to keep tabs on you everywhere you go, and you got if you don't call, like I understand being busy. If anybody understands being busy,
right.
I do what 2 podcasts. I do sports radio every day. I do group with my kids every day. I DJ, producing, and so I understand being busy. And sometimes when I'm in my zone, sometimes I don't answer the phone. Yeah. Sometimes you know what I mean, because I'm in the middle of a thought process, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. But whoever I'm with has to understand it. And if you've been around me, you know that.
Right.
But as soon as I get a second, I'll call you back. That don't mean I'm out doing dirty. It's just that I'm busy.
Right.
And people, you have to be able to be free to live your life without people putting restraints on you.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, but in the same token though, respect your woman. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with being hey babe. I'm in the studio. Like we literally used to be in the studio for days, 4 days for real. But when in between sessions, hey babe, we still in the studio. We blah blah. I hit you back. You know what I mean?
Right.
That type of thing. Or hey, is there anything wrong? You cool? All right. Well, we in the studio. I'll call you in a minute.
Right.
You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Right.
But it shouldn't have to be like. I called you and you need to answer right now. No, my life don't work like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's now that I've been down that dating path, I had to learn that it's about the communication and the action. Because you can communicate to me all day something, but it's what you do that I pay attention to now.
Right.
So in that whole, I've been down the path of, every man that I look at, you trying to date them. And I'm like, no. Especially being a female in the design world. Back in my 20s, I'm like, I think I was one of the only females really in it.
Here you were, yeah.
Yeah, so, there was guys coming to me on club flyers. People, found out what I do. And then when they saw my work, people wanted to work with me. But it was constantly being accused of, you trying to sleep with him. No. No. That's not it. And that's hard to come back from in your relationship, in a marriage, when you're like, no, that's not the case. This is the business. But if that trust isn't there, then what?
Right. Absolutely.
But I also learned, what you accusing me of is not what I was doing, but what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So I am very cautious of that now, because if you're going to continue to accuse me something and I know that I'm not doing that, then what is that telling me?
Right. No eating on the show. No eating on the show.
Hey man, Did you hear the last segment? God did this. You can't come. You can't come between me and my God.
So one of the things that I said is when people will say, "Well, why are you single?" Right, and I will go because it's going to take a very strong black woman to understand my purpose. Right, my purpose is to create world changers. Right. Because when Coretta Scott King married Martin, she just didn't marry the man; she also married the dream, right? Yeah. So if you're with someone that's a mover and a shaker, and a person that is really creating change the best way they know how, there should be a support system there. Yeah. But if you are in that relationship and that person is constantly looking for ways to tear you down, then again, I'm looking at it as a micromanaged relationship, because if I move a certain type of way, I can't move the way you want me to move because I'm already moving. You know, so I just wanted to put that out there.
You know, if I would have listened to my first husband, I would never be in the design world.
Are you serious?
He told me I was in after I got my first degree, I went back to school, and he told me, he said, "You'll never make any money being a designer. You should be a nurse. You should be a secretary."
I don't understand.
I said I don't like blood, and I don't like bodily fluids from people, so being a nurse ain't gonna work. And being a secretary, the ADHD in me would, I'd be gotten everything wrong because I'm bored.
No, you got some ODD too. You got some opposition defiance disorder because you be going in on the.
But look, I don't understand.
Dr. Liddell know how to get a business to people.
But I don't understand. Like even if that was your thought process, what do you gain from trying to tell somebody that they're not going to be successful? Let people believe what they want to believe. You know what I mean? Like even if it's like.
Tyrone, get off. Get off.
Like what I hear all the time, people like, "Oh, my third grade teacher told me I wasn't going to amount to nothing." Like, what do you gain from saying that? Some people make it up though, but still. But what do you gain? Because there's some real cruel third grade teachers, right? But what do you gain from trying to kill somebody else's dream? Yeah.
So here's the ironic part of this. When our son went to college, he was playing football, and it was, "You should do the financial aid because I make more than you." Only for all of the paperwork to come out, and it was, "Oh, you make a little more than me."
Crack.
But here's the thing: we were able to talk about that later on. I'm 10 years down the road, but still. And I brought that up. You remember when you told me I shouldn't?
Right.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though I'm now getting to the point where I clearly see the path that I need to take, but all those years of being in that creative space, I was getting all the knowledge
tools,
and the tools I needed to get where I am now. Yeah. Had I quit, I would be miserable. I would be miserable. Seriously. There's no way, like me in the creative space and now what I'm doing, adding that whole travel piece to it, like the where I know where I'm going with this.
Right.
Like, yeah.
But that's what separates you and I from the other graphic designers, right? Because we added elements to what we do to increase our territory. Basically, I mean, you do mental health, you do travel, you do all that's included in what you do.
Yeah.
With me, it's video and audio and podcasting. That's included with the graphic design piece that I do. So the fact that you know where you want to go, you know where your journey is. Like I know now.
Yeah.
Like I can't even see myself trying to go back to Jeep. And with everything that I'm doing now, because it will blow my mind. Like I will go crazy.
Right, that part.
So part of what Prophetess had told me was that I need to set the date for the next. And so I not only have the date for the next, but I have the date for the next quarters.
See there.
Because as I set that first date, because oftentimes I wait. Like Monty said, it's with the way my brain works. I have to wait because when I do get it, when God gives me like what I need to keep going, he don't just give me, okay, this is what you need to do. It's like this, and then with that comes an entire curriculum or an entire, like, it's like, it just like a complete download. So when I do that, it was like, okay, here's this date, this date, this date. And so, you know, one will be a cruise. So there's things already.
Yeah.
Get on that water.
Yeah, get on that water.
Get on that water.
Yeah, that water.
But that's how all of it's coming together. Like Jesse said, all the tools that are playing together,
right,
to get me where I need to be.
Right.
And
you know,
I want to thank you for being obedient this morning. He put it on my spirit to tell you that he see your obedience and he is going to pour into your cup.
Well, thank you for being obedient.
Tyrone, come get your boy. Come get your boy. Come get your boy.
But you know what? That's what I was talking to my friend as I was getting ready this morning, because I saw something she posted and I was concerned. And so in even though she's going through something at her job, she said she had a necklace that was broken. To her, it just didn't mean nothing, but she was at a store and the lady said how beautiful it was. And she was saying that, you know, well, you should know the lady, well, it's broken. And she said she walked away. The lady was still like, oh, it's so beautiful. She walked away and she said she heard a soft voice say, give it to her. And what people don't understand is when God speaks to you, it's never this big, you know,
right.
It ain't no big like scare like the movie, you know, the movie like, Lord, is that you?
Right.
No, it's not that. God will just keep dropping seeds and nuggets in you, and you know it's Him when you begin to do the action. So when Prophetess told me to do one thing, that one thing led to everything else that transpired.
I'm sorry. My guy sound like me.
I'll actually use it as a voice. Yeah, it's your voice. Yeah.
So like, DJ. My God don't be like, give it to her. No,
give it to her.
Man, go on, get it to her, man.
Give it to her. Go on, give it up. Go on, give it up. Go to give it up. Go to give it up. For real.
No more.
Bernie Mac's voice, no.
Give it more.
Hold on, let me tear my ass up. Hit my neck necklace up. Hit my raggedy anyway.
But he's going to use a voice that you're going to not. It might be recognizable, but it may be something that you're going to listen to. It ain't gonna be something you like. Nah,
I don't listen to soft voices.
Oh, I'm sure you have, in you know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
where the wife at?
Touche.
I told y'all to buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Around talking about come get no.
When we come back off this commercial break, I am encouraging you guys, the ladies, right? I am encouraging the ladies to at least call in or to do a video. The question is, what's some of the things that you will say to speak life into your man? Yeah.
Oh, I thought I thought we was reuniting the Sugar Mamas for sure.
I told Tyrone to send me the artwork so I can put it on the screen.
I thought he said, well, I want the ladies to call. I was like, yes. Let's go.
We're finally getting to it.
Let's go.
Shout out to our sponsors. Deborah Barnett, Get Your Affairs in Order. Mom's House, Restore the Church the Bible Way. Premier Screening LLC. H-Town. The Tabernacle Church, known as the TAB. Unfinished Girl Conference. One Creative Cutie LLC. Young Men and Women for Change. Cassandra McPherson, City Councilwoman. Legal Shield by Anita Madison. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back after this commercial break.
Walking past each other in the hallway. Folks on place, but we don't talk. You're scrolling hard just so you don't see me. I'm in the kitchen pacing through my thoughts. But even with your back turned, I'm still reaching out in my head. We're both too proud to say, so let me say it instead. Kiss me, even when you're mad, when the silence feels too loud, when the day's gone bad. Baby, hold me, don't shut me out, don't shut me out. We can wake up, try again, leave the worst of it behind. But every night before we turn out the light, kiss me, even when you're mad at me. I hate it when we turn into strangers, sharing pills, sharing all this space. You facing left, me facing the window, both of us stuck in the same place. 'Cause the love ain't just for good days, it's for when it hurts like this. So if you don't have the words yet, meet me halfway with a kiss. Kiss me, even when you're mad, when the silence feels too loud, when the day's gone bad. Baby, hold me, don't shut me out, don't shut me out. We ain't gonna try again, find a softer kind of day, but promise me when you turn off the light, you kiss me even when you're mad that way. That way. Walking past each other in the hallway, forks on place, but we don't talk. We're scrolling hard just so you don't see me. I'm in the kitchen, pacing through my thoughts. But even with your back turned, I'm still reaching out in my head. We're both too proud to say, so let me say it instead. Kiss me even when you're mad, when the silence feels too loud, when the day's gone bad. Baby, hold me, don't shut me out. We can't wake up, try again, leave the worst of it behind. Turn out the light. Kiss me, even when you're mad at me. I hate it when we turn into strangers, sharing pillows, sharing all this space. They facing left, me facing
face in the window, both of us stuck in the same place. Cause love ain't just for good days, it's for when it hurts like this. So if you don't have the words yet, meet me halfway with a kiss. Kiss me even when you're mad. Kiss me even when you're mad. When the silence feels too loud, when the day's gone bad. Baby, hold me. Hold me. Don't shut me out. Try again. Find a softer kind of day. But promise me when you turn off the light, you'll kiss me. Kiss me even when you're mad that way.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Orlando, Florida.
Ooh, that's what I'm
Miss
talking
y'all.
about.
Miss
Yeah, I know you do. I miss me some Louisville, though. I'll tell you that.
Miss that heat.
Especially this month, man. You know, it's a prelude going into the Derby. So, yeah. So,
You know, people will say, well, you know, it rained down there all the time. Listen, rain in Florida is warm like a shower, and it lasts for a few minutes.
For a few minutes,
Except
that's
in a
it.
hurricane.
All right. In the studio with the DJ Impress.
Shout out to all the women that kiss their man even when they mad.
Man.
Talk about speaking life into people. Kiss your man when you mad.
Man, listen, bro. I'm gonna
You
tell
must have got a kiss this morning because she was mad at you.
No, look, she ain't good. Look, after all this birthday stuff that she ain't got no reason to be mad at all.
Look, New York.
Oh,
look, fixins. The ride, all that.
My pockets kissed me this morning because my pockets mad as hell.
In the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning to Boom Click. May 24th. It's when the
May
drop.
24th.
It's when the drop drops.
Right. Boom Click. Boom
Mommy
Click.
Theater.
Speaking of that,
Mommy
you know
Theater.
what? Friday, it drops. The Michael Jackson movie.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
can't
here.
wait.
I hear there's a lot of great reviews about that already. Like this guy literally transformed right into Michael.
He's related to
That's his nephew.
His nephew.
That's
Yeah.
Jermaine's or Tito's son. I think it's
Okay.
Jermaine's son.
Okay. Before the break, ladies and gentlemen,
One of
we
the
said
Jackson
call in, or you can, do a video with us. Call in, and when we talk about it Tuesday, what would you say to encourage your man? How would you speak life? What would you say? What would you do? That's what we are requesting this morning.
Okay.
So,
now watch the phones be dry. Y'all know how to speak life.
So since I'm a lady, I'll go ahead and start this.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
That wasn't for you.
Oh, I was about to say.
he broke all of her. She looked up, Jesse.
I heard him say something, but I didn't hear.
No, I
so
was
when you
talking
did
about
that,
the women that's not calling in.
yeah, you said it's gonna be dry.
Womp womp.
I heard it. I just, I hit the button was pushed a little later than that. Yeah.
Right.
So, in the past, I was not one to always speak life, but that was because I learned that I was hurting. I was going through. And so when you're in that space, it's harder to speak life into someone. However, when I began to go through the transformation into becoming who I was destined to be, I learned that in order to get what I wanted, I had to give what I wanted. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is, waking up, or if you're with that person or you're not with that person, speak positive, every day. So whether it's just don't send out just a good morning if it's a text message, or if you say it, good morning, handsome, good morning, whatever nickname, whatever it is you have for that person. But you have to go further than that. I pray that you have a good day. I pray that your day is as wonderful as you are. I pray that you have an amazing day in spite of. You have to speak those things.
Right.
Because when you begin to do that for that person, that comes back to you. But it also allows that person to see that no matter what you go through, I'm right here. If I have to be a ear to listen, I'm there to listen. If I have to be, that person that just ride with you and listen to music, that's what we're going to do. But you have to be able to give that. We as females, it's easy to be wanting to be taken care of, the passenger princess, to be this, that, and the third. But what are you giving back to that person?
Right. That part.
I have been one in the past who has lost myself in that person. But now I realize, okay, I ain't losing myself no more.
Right, that part. You ain't doing all that.
I'll admit, there's some weekends I'm that person that'll get. Look, I will detach, and when Liddell detach, you be like, hello. Because, I just, and it's nothing wrong with it. Just when I go to decompress and detach, I truly do it.
Right.
But I've learned to do that because when I keep going and going and going and going, I have nothing more to give.
Yeah.
So, when I do have those moments with my person, it's the time to be attentive. Ladies, if you don't play the game and he does, sit down. Nothing wrong with sitting there.
Right.
Nothing wrong with spending the time.
Right.
But don't be asking questions, though. What are he doing? What is it? What are you supposed to?
You're supposed to cheer him on, that's. And even when it comes to shows, we're not gonna watch the same thing all the time. But there's nothing wrong with watching what that person wants to watch.
So this is one thing that I told people. People look for their own happiness inside of a relationship, and if you need a relationship to make you happy, it'll never work.
Yeah.
I think I tell people all the time, I am not responsible for your happiness.
Right.
I will gladly add to your happiness, but I'm not responsible for your happiness. And if you're not happy with yourself, there's nothing I can do to make you happy with yourself.
Right.
It has to be a self thing. I can add to it. I can let you know that I see you. I can let you know that, you're important, you're loved, and all of that. But if you're not happy with yourself, even when I do that, it'll never be enough.
Right.
Right. It'll never be enough. So people have to be able to find happiness within themselves. And then when you get into relationship, don't look for the relationship to make you happy, but look for the relationship to add to your happiness.
Right.
Absolutely. I would say it goes back to Jewel when she was here. She talked about looking in the mirror. You have to look in that mirror and love yourself. And I always had this joke, you see some people out and you be like, girl, you looked in the mirror and thought that was cute. But in reality, she probably did though. But in reality, when you look in that mirror, you have to be able to love yourself. You have to love the person that you see. Because the more you love yourself, the more someone else will love you.
Right.
And if you don't love yourself, that's when it opens the door for people to mistreat or misuse you.
Okay, Miss Carter, I hear you. Miss Carter says she continues to encourage him to keep going, and she got your back and on your side. Number one cheerleader. That's all you do. And all you do. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. I brought that up is because there are men out here that is grinding it out every single day. And it's so important for the woman in his life to speak to the king in him. Right.
Absolutely.
To speak life into him and to be a prayer warrior for him. Just because we as black men, we deal with so much out here and being out here on the battlefield and the things that we do just every day, that it's got to be some type of build up instead of breakdown. And it's missed often because people put themselves first. It's got to be about the person, rather than them making the sacrifice to give the person what they need, especially if you watching them. You watching every single day that, you know, he deal, or I use DJ Impress, like, you know, he deal with kids, he's got a DJ, you know, he's a father, he's a son, and you got all this stuff going on daily, right? Where's the uplift instead of always being beat down?
And sometimes it ain't even words. It's as simple of, I cook dinner, come eat.
Okay.
It's as simple as,
that sounded good right there.
I know.
Man,
What
right?
you got on? What's cook?
Yeah, come eat, man.
Trap juice. She got some.
I can actually cook.
Okay.
I can cook.
Like
I don't like to, but I do.
You don't like to?
I'm not gonna. That's not gonna be my first choice. If somebody give me a choice of, like it's a weekend, a group trip or something, they be like, "Who gonna cook?" I'm not gonna be like, "Hey." No, but if I need to, I will.
I had a thought when she said, "Come eat."
All
right?
Yeah.
I was like, was that FaceTime eat or? Some people missed that one.
I caught it when you said it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's more than
Fact.
just talking too. Sometimes it's a back row. It's simple things sometimes.
Right.
It could be something as simple as rubbing, his head. Be creative. Be creative because
Use oil.
The way he said it.
He said, "Do you use oil?" But yeah, ladies have to, us ladies think of all the things we want a man to do for us. What can you do for him?
Tyrone said, "Hold on now.
Hold on. Let me tell you my ass.
Well, when you shave your head, you got to oil your scalp and make sure.
Well, I mean, if you got hair, you need to oil your scalp.
That part.
When you have hair, you got to oil your scalp too.
Part.
Well, and I'll say this though, a lot of times as men, we don't need a lot.
We don't.
You know what I mean?
We don't.
Like, something simple. You know what I mean? It's just that, like, and I understand women fight battles too, but for a black man that's doing right, we got to dodge a bunch of arrows all day long. And so you don't want to dodge a bunch of arrows and then have to come home and dodge arrows too. You ought to be able to come home and just breathe, and something simple as, "Hey baby, you all right?" And like you said, a little back rub, or take a lump or two off these shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I tell this one thing that, like, me and my wife, we talk about all the time, is that I don't want to have to be responsible for dinner, right? Meaning, even if I'll buy it, you know what I mean? I'll go get it. But I don't want to have to think like every day, what are you going to eat? Yeah, what you going? You know what I mean? That's just one thing that I just don't want to have to deal with every day.
Right.
And so with that, I understand that if you make something that I don't like, I just got to shut up and eat it because I asked you to take that off my plate, and that's, you know what I mean, you took that off of my plate. I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I was married, in Orlando, I worked from home. And, he was a dialysis patient. But I still made sure there was breakfast before. If he was going to eat it, breakfast before his treatment. Lunch was always made when he got back. And I was still cooking. And I was still working a full-time job.
And I'll say this. I know how to cook. So even if you want me to cook,
say that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I just don't want to have to. That's just one thing I don't want to have to deal with every day.
Yeah. What are some of the things you can do to take off my plate?
Right. It's a communication. It's a planning thing.
If I come in and you be like, "Babe, I took some hamburger," or you can go in there. Great. You know what I mean? Right. It's just I just don't want to have to think about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I even got to the point where we were doing Hello Fresh.
What's that?
No.
They deliver your groceries to you, so you basically pick the meals that you want, and they deliver what you want to you.
You don't trust that.
Let me tell you. I used to work at FedEx, and FedEx is the people that bring those. Okay. I'm not gonna say FedEx. Fred, I worked at Fred Tex, right? And some of them boxes sit at Fred Tex's hub for days before they go out for delivery. And so
they have preservatives in them.
They have ice in them now. Yeah. Well, the boxes and stuff had ice in them.
Ice and some kind of salt to keep it.
Nope. Y'all can have it. But this is coming from a person. I have never Ubered nothing. No Uber Eats, no DoorDash, nothing. I don't trust people like that to be. Do not look. I don't even go through drive-thrus. Because I want to see who is making my food. I want to look at you in your face to make sure. And I went into a restaurant and looked at the staff and was like, nah.
So you don't eat at Waffle House?
It depends. It depends.
Because you go in and say, "Oh, he ain't got no teeth. Never mind."
It ain't about teeth, man. Sometimes you can walk in and be like,
the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, cool. in Florida, the only way I could shop at Kroger's, if I didn't go to Publix, the only way I could shop at Kroger was to actually get the food delivered because that was the only way you could get the food from them. Nope. But it was a refrigerated truck that came.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ordered my groceries 90% of the time in Florida just because, one, their stores don't have AC like we think. So you get in there and get the stuff in, be sweating like, nah, this ain't good.
See, have y'all seen the video of the dude who burned down the warehouse?
No, I still haven't seen that video.
No.
So it was a guy. It looked like I don't know. It looked like toilet paper or something. I don't know what it was, but he was literally like, all y'all had to do was pay us enough to live, and so he just started setting fires all along the thing, and he burned up like $500 million worth of stuff. That's how much, you know what I mean? That's how I feel like Grubhub and all of them don't pay them people enough to care about my food. You know what I mean?
You know they select what they want to do, right?
I don't care. They don't pay them enough for them to feel like my food is a priority. They like, man, I'm gonna take this. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, though. They like when you get your groceries delivered, those delivery people, they actually look at the delivery and can choose whether they want to make it or not.
And then if you don't leave the tip that they feel like you should get, no, I don't know.
Even if it was their choice, it was their choice.
But they do it before they get to you. They don't know what tip you're gonna get.
Right? Yeah.
Sometimes sometimes they make you pay your tip early.
Listen, that lady. Once I saw that video, that lady that scratched herself.
Yeah.
I was spooked out. I was spooked out before then. But I'm like,
one time I came home and it was some McDonald's on my doorstep and I didn't order it.
Somebody else ordered it.
Yeah, so I called them. I'm like, hey, I don't know if they delivered to the wrong address or something, but it's some McDonald's. I said, it's like, oh, he wants to do, you can have it. Absolutely not. I'm not. You think I'm about to eat this?
It's a trick.
Set on my porch with ants in them. No, I'm not doing it.
Hey,
no.
But when it comes to restaurants, like sometimes, especially in certain places like Florida and LA, there are restaurants who may not look the best, but the food itself is absolutely
phenomenal.
Insane. Yeah.
If I go, I make it a point to walk by. If I walk by the kitchen and somebody's scratching their head, scratching their butt,
see, that's different.
Hands,
that's
all that
different.
kind of stuff. But that's the stuff that I want that you cannot see in
I
the drive-through.
Like the greasiness on the floor.
No, some of the best food come from the. But I'm talking about just people being. I give you an example. Anytime I go to a restaurant and I get a refill, I take my straw out because I was in Atlanta at a Waffle House one time, and a girl took my cup and she unconsciously she took the straw out, put it in her mouth, and filled my cup up. You know how you take the straw out and then I was like, what? But she didn't even know that she did it. And I'm thinking, how many times has she done it? You know what I mean?
Right.
So now you will never get my straw. Either you got to bring me a new glass, or I'm going to take my, so, you know how people, you have your cup there and the waiter come by and grab it. Come here, Harry, come here. I grab my own straw out. And no, people are just, some people are just, nasty by nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't do it.
So,
I can't do it.
So I don't like open straws. So like when you out, it needs to be paper.
Okay, yeah.
If it's not in paper, I used to carry my own silicone straws.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them. But
that sounds like a bougie move right there.
I will most likely be getting more because I lost mine. But silicone straws that you can just carry in your purse. So that way, if there is a straw deficiency and something ain't right, I got my own.
Yeah, there you go.
I got
there
my
you
own.
go.
And they can kill them paper straws. I hate
them paper straws.
Oh,
then your drinks taste like paper. But them open straws, you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you at the bar, pray to alcohol. But them open straws, and then they be with their finger. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Or like when you go get ice cream and they put your spoon. Yeah, no.
Yeah, none of that. None of that.
I want my spoon separate so I can clean it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Germs is everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Shout out to our sponsors, Pink Lady Cigar Club, The Social Butterfly, Nickel Bar and Grill, Cartier One Auto Sales, Your Computer Needs of Toledo, LLC, Jamaican Reggae Kitchen Mont, McCain Insurance and Casualty, KSM Mobile Laundry, Early Start Behavior Health. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. But before we do, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook Live, on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman Spice to Island Rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song. You them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican Reggae Kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman Spice to Island Rhythm. Put some soul in the pot then.
Give me one foot to wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. 1 foot to wake up. 1 foot to wake up. You heard him here first.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle?
Even when it hard, yeah, yeah. Them try to break you down, say you're not go rise. Talk behind your back, smile up in your eyes. But you stand firm, you not lose your way. Light in your soul, let it shine each day. You coulda fight fire with the fire them bring, but you choose peace, that's a powerful thing. Mama always say, son, guard your heart, even in the dark, let your light depart. No matter what them do, no matter what them say, kindness gonna win at the end of the day. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone, even when you feel like you stand alone. Rise above, don't fall apart, real strength come when you have a heart. Them throw shade but you still plant seeds, water with love, that's all the world needs. Jealousy I burn but you keep your cool, you not play dirty, you not follow fool. Every scar tell a story of grace, every trial make you stronger in the race. You not carry hate, that's a heavy load, you choose forgiveness, that's the higher road. Even when it rough, even when it's tough, giving up on love, not never enough. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone, even when you feel like you stand alone. Rise above, don't fall apart, real strength come when you have a heart. One love, one life, one chance to give what you put out.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, great people. It's time to, you should have been up, so
Should
be
have
busy.
been up. That's right. That's right. Ooh. I don't know how to act if I can sleep in this late. You know, I'll be like,
My body
man,
won't let me.
My body won't let me.
Even on
either.
vacation.
Yeah, that part.
You be like, oh, you can sleep in, huh?
Yeah, but we're not sleeping in today. In the studio with the DJ Impress.
Yeah, I just want to say that we understand that not all DoorDashers, Uber Eats, and all that stuff is nasty, but I can't tell you apart from the phone.
They need a disclaimer on their profile. Right. I wash my hands.
I wash my hands and I get and I keep my nails done too, right? With all the
I
grit.
use sanitizer.
Yeah, all the grit underneath your nails. In the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning to New Day, the wrestling group with the series. Their cereal called, what was it called in the press?
Booty O's.
Booty O's.
Huh?
That was so we was in here yesterday and they started talking about wrestling, and I haven't watched wrestling again since like Hulk Hogan days. You know?
Wow.
So they were talking about that, and then somebody said, this was the best time to start watching wrestling because they was more inclusive and it wasn't like gimmicky like Booty-O's. And I was like, Booty-O's? I was like, it was a wrestler named Booty-O's? And they was like, no, it was a cereal. These dudes, these wrestlers had, and they had a cereal called Booty-O's. And I'm like, what? like
I would never buy my kids.
I said I would never buy my kids.
Never.
My son come to me to my dad, can you buy me a box of Booty-O's? If I was in a grocery store walking down the aisle and saw a display of Booty-O's, I would knock him down. And then Jesse gonna say, oh yeah, man, them kids was eating them Booty-O's up. I was like, and that was the
show's over.
Man.
Let's go home.
And then the box. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is bananas. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our time. That is our time. We thank you. We thank you so much for joining in with us Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On those days. So thank you so much. But ladies and gentlemen, but before we go, we normally like to leave you with something that will encourage you, motivate you, to push you on your way. DJ Impress, what would you like to say?
Again, we all face fear. You get to define what your idea of fear is. You can forget everything and run, face everything and rise, and listen to God like Dr. Liddell did this morning. And
get you some donuts.
Yeah. And actually, Jesse, it was 5 of them in here. So if I got to give 10%, I'll give you half of one.
Offering, tithes and offerings.
Tithes and offerings.
I'll give you half of one.
That's it. Dr. Liddell, what would you like to say?
Whenever you are faced with challenges, don't give up. Just keep going forward. Speak life into your situation, because you never know when speaking life opens brand new doors for you.
That's it. Jesse, what would you like to say?
Follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind. Follow us on. What would you like to say? Liddell. Wait. Anyway, follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind. Go to the website, the419grind.com. And visit the sports website, winnerlosesports.com. And we have shops on both of those websites. So go get some merch.
Merch.
Yes.
Without the milk. Milk. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you are the head, you are not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Why? Because your future is in front of you and not behind you. God bless you all. Have a great day on purpose. We out. Peace.
See y'all Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Outside. Let's go. We on a mission, Holy Spirit be the guide. Let's go. Everybody move, every city, every road. He saved my soul. Never ready. Let's go. Let's go. I can't keep quiet. No.